Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Norwich City Career Mode. In this episode, we will have two games, the first of which is here in Southampton at St Mary's Stadium to take on Southampton. So I'll just warn you before we start this, I am commentating over this about a week after I recorded it. So some of the goals might come as a surprise to me if there is any goals, which I can't remember. But yeah, we are 34 games in and top of the league. So we need to try and get as many points as we can until now at the end of the season, like I've said a lot of times, because I can't wait to get in the Champions League next season and hopefully do well in it. And the first chance comes to Southampton there as they hit the post, but then Hooper picks up, gives it to Jerome, one-on-one with the keeper. I expect him to score there. I tried a finesse shot, but it went all wrong. And we missed the target. But Omar Rowe, a youngster they were playing in this game, is doing quite well. Takes on Ahan, beats him, and does indeed score for Southampton, which came a bit of a surprise for me. When I was playing this, I remember now, because I didn't expect Rowe to play in this game. I know a brief bit about him, but when it says 7 goals there, I thought maybe he's been a starter for them this season. But straight from kickoff, I go for it. That's something that's a bit overpowered. This FIFA as Gary Hooper gets taken down by Maya Yoshida and it'll be a penalty to us. That's something that is recently I've found since the new update has been a bit overpowered, as the Southampton fans still celebrating from their goal. Yeah, like if you play on an ultimate team, if you run from kickoff, if you have a pacey player, just keep running with him. You might get past the defence and score. That's happened to me. And I've used that quite a few times this year. But Gary Hooper would be the man to take the penalty. He did win it. I'm always confident when taking penalties. Even this one was in the yellow. He steps up, stutters, and does score for us, as I remember, to put us 1-1. So, well, Southampton fans are still nearly celebrating. Gary Hooper gets a goal for us around his 9th or 10th goal of the season. That's as far as I can remember. And we're back in with a shot this game because Chelsea have a game in hand in us. If they get anything in that game, which we haven't played yet, as Gary Hooper gets his 9th goal, then they go ahead. Chelsea haven't played their game at this point, if you know what I mean. So another chance as Hooper gets the ball here. He's had a game over on Maya Yoshida all game. He gets his second here. Beautiful goal from Gary Hooper. He's done really well. And just caps it off. Maya Yoshida, the Japanese defender, was having a shocking game. So whenever Gary Hooper was on the ball, I expected him to beat the defender and score the goal like he did here. Nice 2 ball rolls. I only meant to go for 1, but then when he got inside, I just smashed it, and Gary Hooper gets into double figures for the season, which is quite good. And no more highlights would come before half time, as the score is Southampton 1, Norwich 2. We probably deserved our lead because apart from their first goal, Southampton hadn't really done much. And in the 83rd minute, the next chance comes here as Bradley Johnson passes it away to Redmond. Redmond gives it to Hooper, takes on Gardos, a Romanian defender, beats him one-on-one with the keeper. I tried to go around him. I do go around him, but Gardos, villain to hero, makes a superb save for Southampton. But that wouldn't mean anything because we did win the game. Final score, Southampton 1, Norwich City 2, and we're ever closer to winning the league. Also, we have a youth squad monthly report here where Iki Niemi looks like he could be a really good player for the future. Nice current overall with good potential. Adrian says he wants to go, and Ignacio Miguel says he wants to play more. But the second game of this episode will be here at Carrow Road to take on Newcastle United in another game in the Premier League. As you can see on the screen now, Chelsea did overtake us. They got a win in their last game, as well as us. So 35 games played, us on 67 points, and Chelsea on 68 points. With the goal difference, I'm not sure. I think it's pretty close. Well, I might be getting that completely wrong. I didn't take any notice of the goal difference there. But Newcastle United would be a hard test. They got a couple of good signings in. Hector Moreno is a good defender. And I remember this game. Now, this was the most boring game I've ever played in my life on FIFA. Chelsea winning 2-1 at Stamford Bridge, taking on Hull. So I knew we had to win this game, otherwise the league title, basically we couldn't be won. So there's only been one shot in 45 minutes, and that shot wasn't even on target, which was really disappointing. And then the last chance and the first chance of the game would come in like the 81st minute, I think, and it's a really good one. It's Riviere shoots, but John Ruddy makes a superb save. Yeah, 81st minute, the first and last chance, but I hate to say it, but that was it. The game finished 0-0, so a point at Newcastle against Newcastle at Carrow Road. I'm sure Norwich will take that next season. and Newcastle getting a new manager and everything. But that's really not good now because we should have beaten them. Obviously, because of that game, we shouldn't have beat them. We didn't have a single shot. Newcastle had 2 shots, only 2 shots in the game, which is a shame. But Chelsea are 3 points ahead of us. That is the end of the episode. We're going to have to do really well in the last episode of the season, which will be the next episode. If you did enjoy this one, though, leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.